Gentlemen, caballeros, he goes right here, it's okay. And goes right here, it's okay. And relax low. Keep everything above the waist. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go. Vámonos.
Mayweather was. Round one begins.
At this stage has lost his pattern already. Punch at a long distance.
Intimidated by Floyd's size.
Turn about. I want to see.
Your pace. Marquez has never been a fast, much like Floyd does, and counter.
The life. Size advantages, the taller man. Marquez very cautious, very respectful of Mayweather. Training camp.
Counter that motherfucker down.
Be careful. You can bend down. He's in 31 tries to 4 out of 52. A dominant round for Mayweather. Far. Mayweather
strike just like that at any moment.
To take advantage of the opportunity. Most of Marquez's left hooks have been easily blocked.
Even though there hasn't been too much action.
Landing. Right hands. Mayweather's is also a knockdown on a left hook right into it.
That's all he's been throwing at him, and he knew this.
Pacquiao, but then adjusted. Marquez is not ceasing. 2 rounds, they are fighting Floyd,
and then he gets in with that hook. Where's the ice pack?
And his left hook, and you can see his left hook is way more powerful than Marquez. As I said, he's
been 18 in favor of Mayweather. Fall prey to that. Opponents have gotten discouraged against Mayweather's technical better man.
It's not as powerful, and even those type punches.
Marquez is going to have to take chances, and we've already seen the possible results of that.
And thought, this little guy can't hurt me. It was
Marquez tries jabbing to the chest, eats them. So sharp, so accurate.
For those who have complained in the past.
Again, what?
The entertainment value Floyd.
Marquez blocks a lot. Times Juan Marquez saw him.
Every time that Marquez punches it, they call him sooner or later with one of those counter left hooks.
Keep him doing well, you whooping his ass.
Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Slow day. That's Floyd Mayweather because that.
Good, you did good. But you see one.
Super shot.
Mayweather Jr. Jr., I find when he's winning his fight was great. He just doesn't try to throw a straight lead right hand across the chest. Good defense with the body. 3-0, Floyd Mayweather.
Really great at thinking his way through a fight. Marquez's face, as was the case between rounds. He seemed to be in his own world.
When you try to time him coming in and have to throw him at such a long distance that he's going to be open to get.
Lead, which Harold Letterman was.
So far, what's the ring and outthinking Marquez by such a margin.
Yeah, tucks it very with his head pulling, rolling away.
And he tucks his chin well behind him.
It's not like he's really there. So he doesn't.
Right of Juan Marquez's right eye. Probably the product of. You don't need to be a CompuBox counter to this jab right on Marquez's face.
That may be smaller like Mike Tyson was.
Keep your jab pumping. Keep your jab pumping.
Which has probably been the most significant punch landed by Marquez tonight, and that was his right hand there. And even in the
arena, round 5 began, which has given him a. Simply got tired and forgot to throw his jab over the course of the last. It is with the right hand coming out of that break.
Throwing straight punches, including the that takes the starch out of fighters.
And be about 2 inches away, 145 pounds
naturally a different kind of fighter. It's a fighter against another.
To avoid Floyd's offense. This is what to be able to get off more punches than that.
And for
with left hook.
Hook which he knocked out Ricky Hatton with.
Marquez 5 out of 43. Mismatch. Mayweather win.
Mayweather not coming down to a competitive advantage because it's not like Marquez advantage because it seems to have nullified
counter right hands
frequently.
title fight. It just said Floyd is too dangerous in the next. See, there he goes right there.
Yep.
After a while, you're going to see Floyd throwing more right hand.
The standard Floyd Mayweather pattern.
I know him enough. I could feel what he was getting ready to do.
Of Marquez, and yes, he does, as I mentioned, have the size. Floyd was at his best at 130 and dangerous as Marquez with his hands down and have
With his hand down with it. I think he's too big and too. Marquez does.
Better at 130 than he is now with Mayweather.
That's a good point. Kind of like Manny Pacquiao entering the opponent.
Diego Corrales.
That's how any fight had.
This is I don't know that I can choose a best weight for Floyd.
And that was 130 pounds. He has mostly good nights. He had his nights
Punishing Floyd Mayweather, Juan Marquez, and
This motherfucker gonna be exactly like I said he was. Come one more time.
From a punch, counters and lands the punch, and gets away from another. Mayweather's speed and skill. He moves from
early 2008. Juan Marquez
Puckish him 6-0, 60 to Mayweather's fight. And you know, I'm not a visual harmless flurry. That's really not the.
Go to those squats. Let him go. Let him go. Let him stop.
6 and 7. Rip wanted to continue. The answer, of course, was yes. Jab began, and it seems to. I believe that he deserves to be out of the fight on a physical, not in it tactically.
did the impact on Floyd.
It seemed to denote. Stop.
But so far it's been more like a Mayweather pitching an absolute shutout.
Landing his right hand and his left hook with impunity. Smiling, stepping back.
What's up, Juan? He's laughing, he's smiling at you because you bring up top, you have nothing. Bring your hands up.
Wearing down many chances throwing body shots, and that's the way punches in 7 rounds. Preliminary fight here in which more or less whatever he wanted to do. Has done the same thing to Marquez.
And even the clean punches. It's those type.
One. Mosley, a true muscle who had
Why Shane Mosley
for about 8 years and hasn't been able to get
Manny Pacquiao reached a super fight with Mayweather and Pacquiao, the biggest one you can make in boxing.
Mayweather winked at Mosley. Good news, I was told by that is a sign that maybe Floyd is concerned.
Do things. Because he's not strong.
And of course the import of my welterweight.
He has a natural, and that's why I just find it so difficult, to really get to it.
This in the De La Hoya fight, which prompted some over-enthusiastic.
So he ready to go now. He about ready to
Combinations to the body, to the head, to the body.
Emmanuel, is it embarrassing?
Nice. That's why we have weight division at 147.
And anticipated, though I was slating at a heavier weight, the way Pacquiao.
Make sure that no one says I beat up a little guy. Did. So no, I feel.
That also may have something to do with the selection of opponents wanted to fight at.
Well, I think it was smart. A lot of time fighters.
Bigger man in Mayweather.
Yep.
November 14th.
Weight, which is probably about Mayweather starting to step it up a little bit.
Like what would seem to be a march.
With counter punches in and out. He's a little bit more difficult guy. Keep names and keep looking at those. But see, when Pacquiao stands more flat-footed.
March up with him.
Yes, he did. But it wasn't Manny's fault.
I'm not sure what. Nation by Mayweather. If that didn't hurt Marquez, answers the challenge.
I have a feeling we'll see what will.
Marquez is starting to take the kind of chances that could. All the steam seems to be going on Marquez's punches at this point.
For perfectly timed punches right away. As soon as Marquez moved to Marquez, he landed 2 clean, beautiful. Just to be the winner round, I think it's going to be a couple of rounds.
I agree.
Because I think Floyd's going to.
9. Okay, sir. 9 rounds. Talk about ring generalship. Everybody asks me what a ropes. He gives Marquez the 9-0. It's to keep the fight. You notice, very, very rarely.
He's on the
left jab. The only thing I haven't seen Floyd throw is if.
We don't have as a comparative standard. We take from the careers of great fighters in the past 20 years. Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Robinson punches against a super top opponent. Maybe they did. Skills are. Albeit against the kind of performance that establishes how.
Heading into this fight, that it was. And against Juan Manuel Marquez, that's saying something.
Offensively, as We delineated for you 12% of his people were enthusiastic about Mayweather's chances to look.
Fight scored exactly as I figured.
You do?
But no, not with a big, fast, and too much. You know, that's why they have those weight, like I say. If it was the same, he's physically just not that big.
Down. Are you very tired? No, no.
That's what you ever see the Mark thing that Mayweather's doing pretty much.
Marquez, 4 out of 8% number for the fight. He's doing
fights in their careers against
he wants to do.
Dominated them. Roy Jones against Vinny Pazienza. Pazienza and Gatti were good fighters. Is a top pound for pound.
And again's landed in any other fight and swamped all.
The impression Floyd's leaving here is the size advantage. He would be the beginning of the
that theorem.
And that's clearly as his comeback opponent. Performance that will convince many that Floyd is still the best fighter in the world.
All of those things, independent.
The one thing that people don't realize, when he was off, he was still going to the gym, been training in the gym continually.
Floyd, it's a drink. He stays up late, but often flies on his approach to the sport.
And he clearly
as a competitor. The other moral victory finished the fight.
That's what I thought at the beginning. That's imperative round because he did better.
Keep boxing. Keep boxing.
In round 11, increasingly.
It's a fight that may go the distance. Fighter is landing a lower percentage of shots in which the winning fight.
That's and observers that he doesn't.
He's not just not the type of guy that's going to
thought too pleasing, where he's able to talk up in terms of the marketplace. He compensates for compared to some other fighters. He's
15 seconds as one in a group who has beaten him up.
What a put
into the sport. 21 months off, and he's better than ever. Take into account what this man has done.
In fact, the guy's about rated.
He is indeed rated number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand we go. A unanimous decision is Floyd Money